Hi, I welcome you all to Botcast powered by SmartBots, where we talk about all things enterprise AI. For this series, we are discussing the role of conversational AI and generative AI in enterprise solutions. And this month, we will be highlighting the role of women in leadership. This episode, we discuss how AI powered conversational AI virtual assistants enhance customer experience by providing instant, accurate responses and resolving issues and offering personalized interactions 24 by 7. I'm delighted to announce our first ever guest speaker, Shantel Love, the Global VP of Customer Success at Pearson. A quick introduction. Chantel, a transformational leader hailing from Detroit, currently based in Nevada, has a strong background in consultative sales and customer experience. A stellar 20 years of career in various industries such as telecommunications, technology, hospitality, and education inspires many. She is also a member of Chief, a select group of senior women executives. A warm welcome to Podcast Chantel.
Thank you so much. I'm so thrilled to be here, and I'm so excited that you all have this platform to share experiences in the customer experience and customer success space for women in
Thank you
leadership.
so much. With
Can't be
no
happier.
further ado, let's get into the topic of AI and customer success. And we've seen that AI is transforming the world of customer success and support by automating repetitive tasks, allowing agents to focus on complex inquiries and delivering a high level of service. AI powered chatbots and virtual assistants offer 24 by 7 support and resolving queries efficiently and reducing customer wait times. So, in your role as a global VP of customer success, you must be at the forefront of driving this adoption of AI in your organization. What is your vision for deploying AI powered solutions in your organization?
And that's a really great question. And I will say that I may not be at the forefront. I know I am running alongside with the transformation of AI. This ideology around AI and improvement of the overall customer experience began during the pandemic, actually. I stepped into my role as global vice president of our customer success organization in 2021 at the heart of the pandemic. And myself, like many other citizens across the world, was in lockdown. I was building an organization from the ground up, and I did it all while my then 2 year old was sitting on my lap, trying to juggle what life meant and what work looked like at that time. And I never imagined that I would be leading an organization while my husband worked in one part of the house and I worked in one part of the house and my son was on my lap. That wasn't anything that I imagined that life would be like many other people across the world. But what that experience made me realize is that customers, regardless if they're in this space that I work in or other spaces, they want to connect with companies just like they would their family or their friends. They want people to meet them where they are. They want a friendly demeanor. They want a frictionless experience, and they want to get things easily done. And with the introduction of AI, it made me think of how we can reimagine our customers' experience. All of us at some iteration of our life is a consumer or a customer, and we want things done quickly, painlessly, and fast. So as I was looking at those repeatable tasks across our organization or those things that were barriers to entry due to the fact that our organization is well over 100 years old, we have those legacy tech issues that may be creating those barriers to entry. We looked at those repeatable tasks and those ways that we can make it easier for our internal agents to support our customers easier, and then also ways to support our customers from any entry point, be it on our chat, live chat, or a chat bot, or calling in, doing a self-service, whatever modality they utilize to get to us. At the end of the day, in order to have customer success, you have to think about their experience, that end to end process, and what that looks like for them and how to make it easier for them to do business with your company. So, with AI, I look at it as a supplemental resource to the overall customer experience and how we can optimize our efficiencies as an organization to provide the most exceptional service to our customers.
Absolutely. I completely resonate with every experience that you have shared, and the entire world have seen that in the last couple of years. And
Mhm.
AI has enhanced the customer experience by enabling seamless omni-channel support, like you said, enabling customers to consistently engage with business through their preferred channels. So,
Right.
how is your team or organization preparing for such adopting AI based solutions?
Yeah, I honestly think that many organizations, and mine is not exempt from that, may have had a plan to prepare, right? Typically, when you're planning, you do a 3-year plan, a 5-year plan, a 10-year plan. But most of those plans got truncated as a function of the pandemic. You learned and you realized that the plan that typically or historically took 3, 5, or 10 years needed to happen in the matter of a few weeks or a month at the most, right? So we took those plans from that period of time, the 3-year, 5-year plan, and we became very agile. We worked across the aisles, so there wasn't a, hey, this group does this. It was, hey, we need to get this done. What are the resources that we have across our organization? And really leaning shoulder to shoulder with finance and operations, marketing, sales, technology to create the most optimal experience for our organization as well as our company. And I say this because while we've historically had a plan in the wake of the pandemic, many of us didn't have a plan of how to move an entire organization to work in a remote environment. But our company, like many others, figured it out. And from the perspective of figuring it out, it wasn't just you do it to get it done. You do it, you assess how it's going, you calibrate, you recalibrate, you do these tweaks to make it a bit more better than you anticipated it to be. The things that didn't go well, you take those as lessons learned and you calibrate there as well. But with those plans, as I mentioned, we did have a 3-year plan on what that would look like, our technology enhancements, and what that would look like next. But most of that accelerated as a function of the pandemic because, as you know, there was a point in time you woke up, you can remember the night before, no one was talking about Chat GPT, no one was really talking about AI. And then, you go to the day when it came out, and every second, every news feed, every message that you saw on social media was related to Chat GPT or AI. And it basically showed, hey, this isn't going anywhere, and either you're going to get with it or you're going to get left behind. And we were of that mind frame that we didn't necessarily want to get left behind. We wanted to educate ourselves on how to make this work within our organization, how we wanted to work for our customer experience, and how it fit within what we currently had. And then, honestly, if it didn't fit within what we currently had, we needed to figure out how to make it work for that next phase of innovation that we were looking to accomplish.
And my next question is more divergent towards that. It's not AI that is going to take your job,
Right.
but someone who knows how to use AI might. It's a quote from 2023 World Economic Forum's Growth Summit. So,
Yes.
is there a generative AI or conversational AI, the technology behind the chat and voice bots strategy in your organization or broadly in the customer success function that you can share with us?
Yeah. I've read articles on organizations moving to all AI agents or they use terms like cyborgs, where they don't have humans actually interacting or engaging with the customers. And I think that's pretty phenomenal if there's an organization that has that level of sophistication where they can remove the human element and still provide a superior customer experience for their customers. However, in my industry, we're not at that point where we want to say, hey, AI is going to take over everything and we're removing the human element, because the human element is the key differentiator. And I would say it is a value add for our organization of having individuals who understand our products and services inside and out. Individuals who understand our customers' persona and their pain point, and helping to usher them and guide them through the pre-purchase process and the post-purchase process as well. I believe that that is mission critical. But as we're looking at AI and the things that we are utilizing AI for, it's to one, when a customer calls in, we know how often they've called in, what cases they have associated with their previous experiences, if they have anything that's on back order. We also wanted to use AI from a proactive standpoint. So if we have customers that typically call in for an invoice, we make them aware, hey, you don't necessarily have to give us a call for an invoice, and it looks like you've called us several times for this invoice. Let me guide you to the steps that you can take in regards to receiving that invoice. That does a couple of things for us. What that does is, one, that saves our customers time from having to wait on hold to get an answer. That also saves us time in regards to having to explain to the customer how you can support yourself. And that also saves us money overall, because it reduces the overall call volume that comes in if customers have better channels and ways and means to support themselves. I know that's just one example, but there are so many phenomenal ways that we use AI, like predictive chats, predictive conversation. So if a customer is calling in for um, checking on the status of an order, right? If we're communicating back to this customer, instead of spending 5 minutes typing up an email, AI formulates that email for us as a human. We may want to proof and tweak it and put our little spin or twist on it, but that's saving time for our company instead of typing up a new email each time a customer comes in. There's so many ways that we found that utilizing AI as a complement to the amazing humans that we hire within our organization, but also how it contributes to employee engagement and employee satisfaction when you're bringing in these supplemental resources to help them do their job effectively and efficiently.
I think you have answered my next question already, but still, I would want to put it across as a last question for the podcast today. Is what are the main key criteria for any organization who would be inclining or would be considering for selecting any AI solution for specific to customer success?
Yes, absolutely. I know that it's so easy to go along to get along. And what I mean by that is AI is the buzz. You're hearing it everywhere. And it's like, if I don't get it, will I be left behind? And the reality is, AI may not necessarily work for every organization. I know for me, since I'm in the space of customer success and customer experience, I look at it at I look at things from the intersectionality of customer obsession and employee obsession. And what does this do for my overall employee experience? And what does this do for the overall customer experience? And once I have identified the impact, positive impact that it'll make on my employee experience as well as the customer experience, I began to do an evaluation on, is this an immediate ROI, or is this something that will continue for years to come? And how does this look for the evolution of our overall business and our company. So I look at it in those buckets, starting with the employee experience and then looking at the overall customer experience, and then tie that into our customers, or rather our overall business strategy and what that means for us. So as we evaluate AI or any other technology, it shouldn't necessarily be a function of, hey, this is the hot thing right now, but it should be tied to your overall operational and your business goals. How is this going to increase operational efficiency? How is this going to increase productivity? How is this going to improve overall customer satisfaction as well as employee satisfaction? And those are the things that I typically look at as I'm evaluating introducing new technology or implementing something that is in that vein of innovation.
Thank you so much, Chantal. And do you have any parting words for our audience?
Absolutely. I would like to say, first and foremost, thank you to these ladies here for putting together this amazing podcast. In addition to that, being in the space of customer success, I truly believe that customer success is the lifeline of many organizations. This is the space where we maintain the current customers. You've probably heard the saying that is harder to get a new customer than to maintain your current customers. And by utilizing technology and these amazing innovations like AI, it certainly will aid in a improved and a successful customer experience as well as an employee experience. I think those things definitely go hand in hand. Your employee experience and your customer experience should tie together. You can't expect to have an amazing customer experience if you don't have an amazing, outstanding employee experience. So I want to leave with that.
Thank you so much, Chantal, and would like to express our sincere gratitude for sharing your expertise and insights with us today. And stay tuned for future episodes of Podcast where we continue to explore exciting topics in the world of enterprise AI. Thank you for listening, and until next time.